I was cornered at the bottom of a cliff by 4 killers. I had no choice but to start free climbing this nearly vertical rock wall. I pushed with all my strength and quickly left my pursuers behind. But one guy had incredible stamina and quickly caught up with me. Reaching out to grab my leg, I kicked him off, but he only got minor injuries. I knew that as long as I had evidence of their murders, these killers would never let me go. Sure enough, the other 3 guys put on professional climbing gear and kept chasing me. The long climb left me exhausted, with badly scraped hands, so I had to rest on a ledge. The 3 killers stopped nearby and started using insulting words to try to break me down. I grabbed some chalk from my backpack, rubbed it on my hands, and kept climbing up. Ahead was a smooth vertical rock face with nowhere to grip. I noticed there was a rope left by previous climbers a few meters away, but the distance felt impossible to reach. I bit through my backpack and carefully pulled out a thin wire inside. I straightened the wire and bent one end into a hook, then pressed myself against the 90-degree rock wall in an almost ridiculous position, trembling as I reached out with the wire. Every movement could be deadly, but I held my breath and finally hooked the life-saving rope. After grabbing the rope tight, I started swinging my body left and right, using momentum to swing over to the ledge on the other side. Looking up, I spotted an abandoned tent hanging in midair and immediately made a new plan. I secured a climbing clip in a rock crack and used all my strength to drag the tent over and set up a temporary shelter. When night fell, I thought I could rest safely. Suddenly, a huge impact knocked me out of the tent. The killers had thrown down a backpack full of rocks. My body was now hanging in midair. I grabbed onto a protruding rock and barely avoided falling into the abyss. I slowly climbed back up onto the ledge. I barely escaped death. In the middle of the night, a sharp blade pierced through the tent and cut my thigh. One killer rappelled down and grabbed my hair, trying to push me off the cliff. I felt for my hidden knife, stabbed him hard in the back, then kicked him in the chest. Just as I was about to cut his safety rope, he grabbed onto me and wouldn't let go. In desperation, I pulled out my knife and cut off my own hair to escape.